Day 6, Aggressive Calorie Deficit. Day 6, can't do that on my fingers anymore. Day 6, Aggressive Calorie Deficit. We're going to the beach today, hence the bikini. It's the weekend. The scale is up, 0.4 of a pound. You'd think, being in such a big calorie deficit, that it would be going down. And it will in time. It's just having a little blip up and it will come back down in time. This is just what it does. I trained pretty hard. I did a resistance training session yesterday. I trained pretty hard, so maybe there's a bit of water retention in the muscles. Either way, I am most certainly, even though my calories have since day 1 gone up. So day 1, they were like 1,100. And then they were like 1,2, 1,250, 1,3, 1,350. So they're very much going up steadily. That's just being out and eating some of the kids' chips and tracking it and being honest. So calories going up very slightly, but I am still, where I was in a 50% calorie deficit, I'm still in like a 40 to 45% calorie deficit. So fat loss is still occurring and I can see it on my body. And the way I can see it is when I pinch my flesh, there is less flesh to pinch. Just not necessarily being reflected on the scales just yet, but it will in time. And today, I'm going to see if I can get a short walk out before we go to the beach. Spend the morning with the kids at the beach and then come home and have a bit of a lazy afternoon, actually. Looking forward to that.
Let's go to the beach, let's go get away. Hey, what you gonna say?
The weather at the beach was absolutely lush. A lovely cool breeze and glorious sunshine. Took my overnight oats with me, didn't I? So you can see here on these images that around day 5, day 6 is where there's often a much smaller drop in weight or a little pause, and then it should carry on. So that's what I'm expecting to happen this time round. Cup of tea number 2, chilling on the sofa. Pretty hungry today, but it's probably more to do with being a bit bored, not having much on, not being busy. So I'm going to have this leftover sloppy joes with some broccoli and some mushrooms. And then tonight I'm actually going to order a poke bowl with rice. We often have these poke bowls. I'm not actually sure how many calories it is. So when I get it, I'm actually going to separate all the ingredients, weigh them, and then once I've done that once, then I have a rough idea of how many calories it is. It only comes with rice, and I might have some, might not, we'll see. Sloppy joes for lunch with broccoli and mushroom and some Greek yogurt on the side. This was actually a very voluminous meal. We spent some more time watching TV on the sofa, and then the kids had McDonald's for dinner. And I always order extra nuggets for Joe because he's a nugget lad. And I might have had 1 or 2 of them. But the most important thing is that we track them. So into MyFitnessPal they go. Another cup of tea because I was just so hungry and I needed something to fill my stomach. And then for dinner, I ordered that poke bowl and had a tiny bit of rice because I really do love the sticky rice. And this was delicious. Let's recap the day. 8.8 steps, calories much higher, about 1,400, but protein was good and fiber was half decent. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.